Hey everyone, Mel Abraham here from Thoughtpreneur Academy, thoughtpreneuracademy.com. Go check it out. Hey, hope you're doing awesome today. Interesting thought today. Interesting morning reflection. And the question is, what are you hearing? You know, who are you listening to? What are you listening to? And what I mean by that is this. Hold on, let me turn this down because that's a little... What I mean by that is this whole concept of we live, I think, in many cases, and I live here in California, so we see this a lot, a superficial society where we're so concerned about what it looks like from the outside, that we look at things and say, you know, how's it going to look to my friends? How's it going to look to this society, to the community, to your church, to your temple, to anyone, to live life your way? And here's the challenge with that, is that if we spend all our time focusing on what other people think, we're going to be on a roller coaster ride of hell. Okay, and I don't know any other way to put it, but if we're going to make decisions based on what other people think, then we're making decisions to fit their lives, not our lives. Make the decisions to fit your life. Make the decisions to create your life your way. Be real with where you're at. You know, we all go through dark times. Trust me. I've had plenty of dark times in my life. I've gone through some challenging times. I've gone through some difficult times. And the sooner I got real with it, the sooner I got internal and said, let me listen to the voices in my head. Let me really acknowledge them. Then the better I was prepared to move from there. So instead of worrying about making a decision that other people outside of you may not like, make the decision that fits you. Make the decision that is the one that's going to set you on the journey that you belong on. That's your journey. That's your life. That's not someone else's. That you have the courage to do that. And I get it. It's difficult. I've gone through it. Listen, if I had followed the traditional path of accountants, we wouldn't be talking. I'd still be working for some big accounting firm, wearing a three-piece suit, wingtip shoes, and living a horrendously stressful life. There's going to be plenty of people as entrepreneurs, as thought leaders, as thoughtpreneurs, as people that want to make a difference, and I know that my audience is that way, that want to go out there and change minds, change lives, change behavior. And during that process, you're going to have a lot of naysayers. You're going to have a lot of haters. Haters are going to hate. You'll be amazed at some of the stuff that comes in. And if we take all of that in and allow that to affect us, allow that to impact us, allow that to sway our decisions, then we're going to have a problem. You're going to end up living a life. You're going to find yourself 5-10 years down the road living a life that really wasn't yours, of your doing, of your plan, of your design. And that's not what we're here to do. Live it by your design. You know, I remember early on, my son Jeremy needed a tutor. He wanted a tutor. It wasn't because he was having problems in school. He was getting a B in algebra, but he wanted to get an A in algebra. And the tutor came over and had a little conversation with him about, well, what do you want to do with your life? And that conversation revolved around, at that time, film. And the tutor looked at me and says, hey, so Dad, what do you think about that? And I said, it's his life. He gets to live it his way. If it's moral, if it's legal, and it's not hurting people, go for it. And that's the way I believe. So even though maybe you got a degree in something else, maybe you set on a path for somewhere else, but you found that you're on the wrong path, make the choice, live life your way. Listen to the voices in your head. Listen to the reality that's there. Acknowledge it, embrace it. The sooner you do, the better prepared you will be to move on. Live it your way. And if there's something I can do to support you, if there's something I can do to help you in that journey, just let me know. I've been down this road, and I still go down this road. I hear the voices. Not only that, because I'm doing videos, because I'm doing programs, because I'm doing all these things, not only do I hear the voices, I get the comments. I get the haters, and I'm okay with that. Now, if there's a pattern to some of the comments, then I'll listen to it, okay? But if there's not a pattern to it, then maybe that's just their stuff coming up, and they need to deal with it. And I'm not here to necessarily offend people or anything like that, and hopefully I don't. But at the same time, I have my certain perspective, and that's what I'm here to do, to support and serve you, to allow you to understand the things that I've learned along the way and see if that they will serve you as you decide to go on. So here's the thing. Ask yourself, are you listening to the outside voices, the people that are out in society, the expectations, the norm, the mediocrity? Or are you going to listen to the voices in your head, the feeling in your heart, to do the things that you know are important to you, to acknowledge where you're at, even if it's a sucky place? I get it. But the sooner we acknowledge where we're at, the sooner we can make the right choices to move from where we're at to where we want to go, and do it our way and by design. You know, Bronnie Ware wrote the book, 5 Regrets of Dying, and she looked at it and said, one of the biggest regrets for people in their last days of their life was realizing that they didn't have the courage to live the life that they wanted. Well, I'm telling you, make those choices. Don't worry about what everyone else out there is going to say about it. Make the choices that fit your life. Make the choices that will fulfill your soul. Make the choices that are going to energize you, electrify you, and get you up early in the morning with electricity in your body, ready to take on the day. And then go take it on, all right? And again, if you know someone that needs to hear this message, share this with someone. Post your comments below, post your questions below. Stay with me. Love to have a dialogue. Love to get to know you. And thanks for being here. Until we get a chance to see each other again, have an incredible day, and God bless you. Cheers. Bye.